Oh, hello, 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 and welcome to the Wordgarbling show. We've got what should be a very special episode indeed lined up today because, of course, our good friend Mikey is going to be joining us to solve one of my puzzles. Oh boy. I hope that you have gone and done my puzzle already. If you don't want that to be spoiled for you, it's over at Paolo Pasco's site, which I'm super excited for it to be on. And it's called Pentadecaphilia. And let me just switch over to it real quick right now. Oh, I thought I turned that image off. That's okay. So yes, grids these days, and it's there, and it's going to be it's a real treat, and that is a very appropriate visual, and it's a fun puzzle. I hope I'm proud of it. It's very silly in many ways. I'll just I'll throw the link into chat just in case anybody wants to do it real quick on their own before Mikey gets here, which will be a little bit later in the show after we've done a few of the other puzzles, such as the New York Times puzzle, which we will be doing in just a moment. But first off, hey, I don't know if anybody is in the chat yet, but I'm I'm flipping around like it's going out of style. And I'm just about to type a thing, so excuse me a moment. Huh. Well, that's weird. Well, that's super weird. I wonder what that's about. Sorry about that. Mikey's home from the gym. That's very exciting. Yay. And there we go. And there we go. And there we go. Oops, maybe I did that wrong. No, it's fine. Okay, great. We can start. We can begin. I don't know if anybody's here yet, but we can begin. Good morning, Lilith. As you may have heard, the big news, I'm going to be doing a puzzle. I'm going to be doing my usual thing, but then later in the show, Mikey's going to join to solve the puzzle, my new puzzle, over at Paolo Pasco's site. Look at there. It's a fancy puzzle. This is going to be a puzzle, and Mikey's going to try to do it. And it's going to be lots of fun, and we're gonna smile and have laughs. I don't think this puzzle was as mean as the puzzle as I made that last he had to do, but we'll see, because I can't judge such things. But yeah, I'll again put that in the chat in case you want to give it a try or play along with him, or give it a chance beforehand. But first, as always, time to start with the New York Times crossword puzzle. Although before first, I hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good day. Lilith. I hope everybody who's watching this later is having a good day. Lynn Lempel wrote today's crossword puzzle, so it's a Monday, so it shouldn't take too long. Let's give it a go. Aida composer, why that's a Verdi. Do it now. Stat or ASAP. Play it as it lays. Author Didion is going to be Joan Didion. Embellish. Oh, it could be a few things. Note to a staffer. That could be a memo, but it could be other things. Blank us, a son is given. For unto us a son is given. Well, actually, that's not the part. That's the son is born part. Unto us a son is given. Unto us. Celebrations with hula dancing could be luau's. Support the pasture entrance? Question mark. Well, that could be something like style, I guess, because there's that other meaning of style, but we'll see. Calorie counting regimen diet. By the way, I'm using a boring coffee mug today, so I apologize. Should have picked a fancy one for this fancy episode. Everything will be fancy, except my mug. Patron. Movies informally. Picks. Check on someone's parent to make sure she's of drinking age, ? That's going to have ID, but it might be an id thing, or I don't know. Pong Game Company was Atari. At Lost for Words. Russian space station until 2001. I assume that's the Mir. Liza Minnelli musical set in Berlin. That's the one based on the Isherwood novel. PD places could be bogs. Church official could be a deacon. And the middle one was introduced to the doctor. Met the something? I don't know. Let's see what the downs are. Kilmer, who played Batman, is a Val. End of a college web address is an EDU. Driver's Furious Fit is a road rage. Priestly Gaul or Celt could be a druid. Embellish could be adorn. Pants line that's partly hidden is an inseam. Very good. Loudening device informally, that's an amp, so this might be ASAP. Blood fluid is a serum. Famous cookie guy is a Tori Amos. No, it's a different Amos, but still. Head of the Holy See is a pope. Container for cider or ale is a jug. Equal in rank is, I would say, on par. Is it? It's not on a par. I guess it could be. Prop a gate could be support the pasture entrance. So I guess on a par. Apparel is a tire. Dead end sign is no exit. Patron is a user. Language of the Quran is Arab. What the heck? Arabic. Fingers. It's Arabic. That's personal stuff I didn't need to hear is TMI. I was studying Arabic for a little bit and I should go back to it. It was nice. Cardamom is to check someone's parent to make sure she's of drinking age. Waka waka waka. Itsy bitsy bit is an atom. And this is was introduced to the doctor, would have been met. The doctor. No, that doesn't quite work. Corsage flower could be an orchid. Met was introduced to the doctor. Well, this would be where the would go. It's not meet the doctor. That doesn't fit. I'll come back to it. Oh, cabaret. That's what it's called. Not stated directly would be tacit. Tacit. It's a tacit understanding, but tacit with the E is when you play quietly. Church official could be a cleric. We're getting real D&D here with a cleric and a druid. It's a good party. Actually, it's a terrible party. If it's just those two, they're going to die. They're going to heal themselves and then die. Radio journalist Shapiro. Ari? Is that right? I can't remember. Brand of small planes is Cessna. Corrosive cleaner. Oh, it's metaphysician. I get it. I've read philosophy. Frets over. Corrosive cleaner is lie. Swirling currents are eddies. Lift on a ski slope is a T-bar. Small lobster-like crustacean is a crawdad, I assume, and a PDA is a smartphone precursor for short. Yes, personal digital assistant. Life is Good rapper, I assume that's Nas. Thurman on the... I'm being alerted that I need to get ready to stream. Thurman on the big screen is Uma. Derby or Darby entrant. Could be a horse. Stews works perfectly well for frets over. And adders are venomous vipers. Yeah, that all seems fine. Do some trawling at sea, ? How little can I get that joke with? Not that little. Gobbled up or down. 8. Capital of Latvia, that's Riga. Sort. Kind, maybe. Criticize Sega's Hedgehog design. Panasonic. All right. It's more fun if you get them earlier, I think. Annoying summer swarms could be gnats. And all the rest in brief et al. Actress Reed of the American Pie films, I believe. That's Rata Reed. Tara Reed, I believe. Not important. Could be... I don't think it's a name. Lest we forget, and then these downs are going to be small place of worship is a chapel. Turn on an axis is rotate. Large sports arenas are arenas. Hello, Mikey. Are you excited for your star turn in a bit? Computer key not pressed alone is Alt. Smidgen is indeed going to be an iota. That should be a gnaw, is to bite like a beaver, because it wasn't going to be gnat. Truant GI's infraction is AWOL, of course. Big health insurance, sure, that's probably going to be Aetna with 5 letters. Capital, near the only one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world that's still largely intact. Cairo. Well, you have a few minutes, Mikey. Don't ask. Scarlet Letter, for example, is a stigma. Red-headed orphan of Broadway is Annie. That's going to be Cast Away? No, it's not. Cast. That's name for partner of rank and serial number. Dirty Rotten Scoundrel, that's a rat. Castanet, that's better. Abundant is plentiful. Not important is, it's not minute. 2,000 pounds is a ton. A minor. And Mexican Mrs. is a senora. And that's that puzzle. Well, that was fun. That was some fun, dumb jokes. I liked them. I can be a sucker for that. I forgot to grab some breakfast, didn't I? Whoops. Okay. Well, let's see. I hope Mikey is getting ready. But while we attend for him, let us visit our hive and see what's going on chez Spelling Bee. Previously on the Spelling Bee show, you can come in when you're ready. You can come in during the Spelling Bee if you want, but you can also get ready. But we'll be doing the Spelling Bee first. Yesterday, we got a bunch of them, but we missed a few, including one of our bête noirs, the baobab tree. Is that the only one? No, we also missed Boo Boo. I remember typing that in. Well, maybe I typed in Babu and forgot Boo Boo. Labor, spelled the wrong way. Loblolly, which, what? Surely I would have seen that one by now. Lobo and Roll Bar. Loblolly? Loblolly. A thick gruel, or a loblolly pine, or a lout. They're all very dialectical. I don't know where they're dialectical, but it's been in the language since 1597. That's interesting. Don't call me a loblolly, you blatherskite. Well, anyway, yeah, I know. Loblaws is the name of a grocery store around here, and so if you go to it, you might feel like a real loblolly. Anyway, Roll Bar as well. Boy, I remember getting Lobo. Ugh, it's all ridiculous. Well, this is a fun one. I've already seen the pangram. Let me switch over to Spelling Bee mode with the little warning sign. I assume y'all will see this pretty quickly. That Z can't be doing too many things. It might, in fact, be more than one, now that I think about it. But I see one that's pretty clearly there. And let me just say, it can be a little bit adult. But it doesn't have to be. But it can be a little bit adult. But, you know, there's also perfectly childish, unadult, PG-13. Actually, rated G reasons why you might use this word. Mikey may not be looking at the screen and therefore may not be seeing what the word is. I hear him tromping around, getting ready for his star turn. So I think I will enter it. Zip. Now, there may be other ones there. I'm definitely, because there's like eyes is there as well. So who can say? But I also see Denizen, which is also fun. And I don't think Zippy is going to be there spelled that way, certainly. I just want the Z to be in everything. Pizza is the plural of pizza. Oh, is this a Mikey coming by?
Yes.
Great. Everybody, here he comes, Mr. Mikey Pants.
Here comes a special boy.
Here comes the most special boy. Get on camera now.
I'm not on camera.
Well, you have to get on camera now.
Get on camera? You need to scooch.
I am scooch. I also need to on the camera. All right. Okay.
Hi. Oh.
Can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. Can you hear Mikey?
Hi.
Well, not if you talk that quiet.
Okay.
You don't need. We'll pull you in if we need to. Can you?
I'll just talk like this when I have something to say.
You're not usually a quiet boy.
I'm tired. I just came from the gym.
Mikey just came from the gym. Mikey, do you see any words that I should type in here?
Every time, this is the second time ever. Every time I sit down here, I'm just completely dazed by the visual chaos.
You died. You pied.
Yeah.
You got a zine. I know that Lilith put in a clue earlier, but
you have unzipped and yet.
I don't have zipped. You're right. You're right, and I don't have unzipped, which is not a word. You've got a fun mug. Show everybody your mug.
It's Kate Beaton.
It's Kate Beaton. It's got hunks on it.
I love hunks, and I love Kate Beaton.
There you go. Let me just... How is the sound, by the way? Lilith.
My arm looks good.
9. Your hair looks good, you
My
said?
arm. I was like...
your arm looks good.
Scratching my mustache, and I was like, oh, yeah, nice.
Dined. Pined. Good. Dined. Pined. I don't think nined is going to be a word. Up and... Oh, that's not have an I in it. Zipped. We got that already. Pipped. What? That's a word. Nipped. Dipped. What was Lilith's? A word of affirmation. Diep. That was a very success. Was that a successful battle? I forget.
Well,
pipe, piped. Word of affirmation. Unless I've gotten it already. Do you see it?
Oh my god, I'm so brain dead right now.
All right, have some coffee. It's
I'm
fine.
trying.
You're just here to be pretty so far.
Yes.
We're gonna ooze you into it. I got pied already. Okay. Pipped. Oh, I said that already.
Pipped should be there.
9. That's not there either. Any. Unzip. I also don't have unzip. You submitted an application. Oh, denied. That's not a word of affirmation. Undenied.
Undenied. That's the word.
Is it? Undeniable's a word.
Undenied is a word. It means you've never been denied. Not undenied. Undenied.
Well, all right. It said undine.
It's a state of...
but that's not in here anyways.
Undine.
Undine?
Sure.
Undie? Just one undie.
Undie. Turns out, at like a 5th level paladin spell, I can bring back people from the dead within 7 days. And it's not like an evil thing because it's a paladin thing.
So, one of our party just died.
Do you know what 5th level spell is? I had to be like level 17 or something.
You got to get out and grind.
Yeah. So
I thought you had 4th level spells now.
No, paladin spells go at half the rate as normal spells.
Oh, I see.
So I get 3rd level spells at level 9.
Oh, I see. So blank what? Is that 5 or 6 letters, Mikey?
What? Oh, 6.
Okay, blank what? Turned down for what? No. Okay. A cleric also just offered to bring back a dead NPC. This was an NPC, but it had become a member of our party.
Oh, he was our friend.
Oh.
He had been in the party longer than I have been.
That's true, and longer than I'd been actually. Yes, he unexpectedly turned out to be part of the thing. I know I'm still missing the infirmative word.
If someone gives you a very low value coin, you've been pennied.
Okay. All right, you're getting in the zone again. That's good. In Japanese, its equivalent might be gozaru or de anamasu. I am not apparently much of a what's the term? Weeboo? Weeaboo. That's right. I knew I was getting it wrong. All right. The affirmative word. Oh, I see it.
I don't. Indeed. It's a very fancy.
Indie is also going to be there. That was good. What were you saying?
Oh, it's a very fancy affirmative word. That's all.
That is.
I keep wanting more in words. Like, I keep seeing inept, but it's like there's no T, so.
Inept. What else? Are you seeing any other words? Are there any unwords of things that like undid should be there?
There's denude, but there's no I in that.
Denudie. Nudie's there.
Oh, wow.
That I think is the one that we just found. Unless it isn't. I mean, it's fine. There's a lag. That's not meant to make anyone feel bad, obviously. No, it's not the one you're thinking of. Okay. It's a pinup. That's what you're thinking of.
Nice.
That's what you're thinking of. I should have known. I've been to Lilith's room, and it's just covered in pinups.
But how is the pinup affixed to the wall?
It's pinned, which I thought we had that already. Nope. Okay. Are there any eyes?
You like what you like,
or eyes words?
Pized. This is my pized possession.
A pizza, Mike, but that's not there either. Puddin'. Dupe. Oh wait, we gotta have an I in it. Let's remember the game. Zinnia's not there. We got Denizen already. Oh yeah, we're gonna look at uns. Undenied for Alone. Have you been undenied for Alone? Congratulations, you have Alone now.
The third track on Portishead's second album is called Undenied.
You gotta unpipe that.
Undenied, totally.
Yeah. I'm so hungry.
Well, you had the power to do something about
I know,
that.
I took a bath instead. Dipped, we did already.
Weed. Zweed. Nweed.
I don't even know how I would spell any of those. So
I'm looking at UID as a and it's like, no.
I mean, it does occur in some words, but is there an alternative spelling for a May fast-breaking festival? A May fast-breaking festival it's not Easter.
No, that would be a very late Easter indeed.
It's not Passover. That's not
I
even
keep
a
thinking
thing.
of May Day. It's when all the socialists break their fast.
It's not Ramadan. That's not when you break the fast anyways.
I know.
It's not.
I mean, Lady Day is in May, isn't it?
Maybe. Lady Day is Billie Holiday. So I don't know when her birthday was. I assume that's when Lady Day is celebrated.
It's about how awesome the Virgin Mary is.
Right. I still want the plural of pizza to be there.
Pizzi.
It isn't there anyways. Okay, what were you thinking? Just out of curiosity.
I'm curious.
Din din.
Oh,
Eid, yes. Good morning, Goodell. Yes.
Hello.
Mikey's going to solve my puzzle over at the Sid's grids in a little bit.
The grid of Sid.
Not the grid of Sid. Sorry, the Paolo Pasco's grids these days.
Wow.
That was a whoopsie. Sorry, I am.
Both of us
suddenly
are a little
feeling-
dazed.
Yeah, Mikey just got back from the gym, and I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm suddenly feeling it. But we are here doing a bit of spelling bee first, and so we have to rule through a couple more of these.
We're so close. I don't know. We're close.
We are very close. We are 3 points away.
Okay.
One non-4 letter is going to do it.
What if
What
you
if-
make a mistake and then you fix it?
You edit. Uh-oh. Or you made a mistake and then fixed it. Yes, okay. Then you have nipped it in the bud. No. You have that's fine.
I see one. No, It doesn't have an I. I saw upend and I was like, nope.
I tried that already, despite it not having an I. I mean, you can always up and die something. All right, if you've made a mistake and then you fix it, and then, Lilith is still seeing. Maybe Lilith should be running the show today.
I would enjoy if Lilith was the director and we had a little earpiece and getting instructions.
Well, maybe someday after we can all visit each other.
Bring it down 3 notches.
We can invite Lilith on for one of these. What if you take your kitty and then you whirl her around for a while?
Well, if it's Chris doing it, she'll
and
start
then you
eating
put her
his
down.
hand.
She's dizzied.
Yes,
It's there.
Well done. Like, she would absolutely start eating Chris's hand.
That's true. I'd get nibbled. What was the one that we... Oh, yes. Made a mistake and then fixed it. Would be to...
Oh, never mind. You already had it.
Oh! Which one was it? Undid. Could be undid.
Wow.
Ah, very good. Okay, let me take a...
Undo.
Let me take a photograph of this puzzly part.
Look at this graph.
And, I don't need that. Hi, this is us. But we need to go back to this view so that I can put in the spelling bee thing and pop it up on screen just in case you see some more words. Oh, hey, I guess we should check to see what's on the go today. Do you want to do a little patter while I do this?
Sure. I was just thinking about vines. I do that a lot. I remember Vine.
There's 32 words in today's puzzle. Only one pangram, which we already have. And
I'm seeing this from this side for the first time. Chris has a fun little program, I guess, that he wrote himself, because he knows a little bit of coding.
I sure did. Oh, spelling bee? What?
Well, you keep doing that.
All right, you read that out.
And the fancy term for a category of very cute aquatic animal. Let us see. What are some very cute aquatic animals? Dolphins are cute. Octopuses and squid. Cephalopods? No. Cetaceans? No. Cadou sees it. So I'm looking for like a fancy term. Not necessarily a scientific term. Although it could be. So cute. It's cuttlefish.
That's what we still need. All right, so what are we talking about here? A term for a category of very cute aquatic animal.
Oh, aquatic mammals.
Aquatic mammals.
They're big eyes. Seals.
Manatees. Dugongs.
Their fur. I mean, big eyes tend to be what makes something cute. Really.
Think about what makes aquatic mammals cute. Well, they're also real lumpy.
They're chubby.
They're chubby boys and girls and whatever else. And what is cute about seals and seal otters?
Sea otters.
Seal otters. Seal otters. Terrible hybrid we didn't know we needed.
That's from the Avatar universe.
Yeah. No other animal has. Flippers? No, that's not true. What else that no other... What's cute about seals and sea otters that no other animals has? Flippers. Okay. I don't see flippers in here. I'll type it in, but I don't see it.
I'm like so tired I have trouble watching the screen.
Their feet. They're webbed feet. They're not webbed.
Newfoundland dogs have webbed feet. They're the only dogs that do.
I mean...
It's an aquatic
my brother
adaptation.
Has a webbed toe.
What?
Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to charge other kids 25 cents to take a look at it.
I didn't know that.
It's only just one between. It's only between two toes.
Is it particular? I mean, no, we don't need to talk about this on stream. That's fine. Some people have things like that. It's cool.
They're flipper feet, which look like wings a little in Latin.
I don't know Latin.
I do, but all right. So a wing is like an Allah, right? And a little one could be an
Oh my god! I can't believe that we're choking on this one. This is a bad sign for what I'm about to do.
I know. We're really out of it today. This is going to be great. This is going to be very funny. Ha 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 ha, we shall say, when it's all over. All right. So...
Doopy. Duppy. Puppy with an IE.
I mean, they could be puppied. Or pupid.
Stupid pupid. Fin.
Latin for fin. Oh no. Are they penned?
Oh my god, no, the Latin term for seal does start that way. Like their family name or whatever. It's pen something.
Pennied?
We just eat them. We don't study them.
So penna is the word for feather. Penned. Pennied.
Pennine?
Pennine. Pennine? Was it pennine? Penzied. Stick a foot on the... Oh, penniped? 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 And raise your... Penniped. Pinniped?
Pinniped! Yay! We got there with so much coaching.
Well, all right. So that's the other 8. No, there's still one more 8. All right, Lilith, it's up to you to do the math today to just figure out what we need. But
you're the hero we need.
Yeah, we have another 8 from when I announced it before. So just add 1 to. I'm just going to copy and paste what I said before, and we have one more.
All
8
the 4s are
then.
found. You need 2 5s. You need 2 6s. You need 1 7 and 2 8s.
Well, that's not typing it. You're using your brain up when you need to get ready for the main course.
I do only have a certain number of thoughts per day.
Exactly. All right. So, Pentadecaphilia is the name of this puzzle.
Oh, fuck me.
And it's a companion to the puzzle that Mikey had to do last time. Hey, Paolo, here it comes. So yes, very excited to have this on Paolo's page, which is fantastic. And here comes Mikey. He's gonna do it. So turn away if you want it. If you again, I will copy and paste the link into chat so you can play along if you want, or if you don't want to be spoiled of it. And of course, remember, the fun is going to be to watch Mikey struggle. So you can give hints or you can do whatever you want, but don't just give it away.
You get to watch a worm on a hook.
Yeah, and of course, he just came from the gym, so he's a bit.
My eyes don't even want to look at the screen.
What can I? Do you want me to change something?
No, it's okay. Well, if these two could flip, because this one's much easier to see than this one.
Yeah, hold on. I will move things around the screen a wee bit for you.
Cool. That's much better. Thank you.
And then I will be able to keep an eye on chat, and you can keep an eye on Puzz.
Right.
All right. Hold on. Let me turn off the ding dang timer. Nobody likes a timer. Nobody
Certainly
wants a timer.
Not me.
All right, you're up. Read them out, of course.
All right. At long last, adult. Nope, mature is too short.
I'm sure pinnock can mean fin. I'm sure that's right. I just never studied fin stuff in Latin.
European capital. I could probably brute force this one.
Yeah, brute force it. Talk us through it.
So, I know pretty much every European capital. So, I just need to think about ones that are approximately the right length. Helsinki's 1 letter too long. Berlin's 1 letter too short. So we need a 7-letter one. Okay. Let's see. Budapest is 8.
There's only 30-odd countries in Europe.
Yeah, Lisbon, Madrid, they're both 6.
A lot of 6s.
There are a lot of 6s. Athens is also a 6.
Welcome to Mikey Lists the Capitals of Europe.
Zagreb is also a 6.
And counts how many letters they have.
Ljubljana is far too long, but it's a fun one to say.
That's true.
Let's see. Vienna. Vienna. Another 6.
Yeah.
Jesus. Prague is also 6.
Prague is also 6.
Zurich is also 6. Fuck. What is it with it is an evil continent.
I will say there is more than 1 7. So if you get to the first, I think there's more than 1 7.
I've been sticking to the west because they're a little easier. Let's see. Minsk is 5. That's a little bit of a break.
All right, Minsk is 5. Why don't we move on and come back?
Okay. I love geography.
I know you do.
Chef Boyardee can. I don't remember the names of Chef Boyardee's products. Did they make zoodles? I used to eat a lot of zoodles when I was a kid. Not a chance. No way. Fluffy egg dishes. Souffles? Well, they're probably going to end with an S anyways. Health food label. Could be a lot of things. Leonardo's friend. Donatello. Raphael. Michelangelo. Da Vinci? Stone or Stallone. They're sly. Stamina and spunk. Pep. I don't know. Pundit. At blank silver 538. It's Nate. Boy, I'm trying my best to not think about that stuff too much. Crazy songwriter. Well, there are a lot of songs called Crazy. Bugs Bunny's something tonic. Oh boy. It's been a long time since I watched those. All I can think about now is the nerve tonic that Mr. Burns gives the baseball player in that early Simpsons episode that causes gigantism. Mental mediators. Like Deanna Troy. Like usually abbreviation. TYP for typical? I don't know. One catching fish. Could be a fisher. That seems far too simple, but I'll leave it there for the time being. University subdivision. Department. It makes water hot is a heater. Some of these seem very simple for a Chris Pima puzzle. They work with manuscripts. Eds. Clue letter count. It's not 7. Wait. 4, 6, 10. It's 15. Short physicians.
Mikey, have you noticed anything about the puzzle yet?
Well, it's a to do with 15s, I'm sure, because that's your whole thing, and that's what the title is.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying, have you noticed anything about the puzzle yet?
What, like its shape? It has diagonal symmetry.
All right, keep. It has rotational symmetry.
Yeah, rotational symmetry.
Which
That's
is the
what
typical
I meant.
crossword symmetry, but yeah.
Short physicians.
You want to do some downs?
Sure. I mean, I have no wants, Chris. Responded to a pun. Probably groaned. It's a typical response. 1980s arcade game. Not Space Invader, not Galaga. There's other arcade games in the 80s, I've been told. I wouldn't know, being born in the late 90s.
Lilith says, ha 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 ha, I hit they work with MSS clues. And I was like, codicologists, librarians, bibliographers, how do you shorten their names?
That is one of the downsides of over-specialization.
Yes, medieval studies for the win.
Grow greater than. Supersede. I don't know. Best at deception. Tricky. Well, it's going to be est, probably. Nope. Not slyest. I'm sorry if that whistle was shrill in the microphone. I whistle when I'm thinking sometimes. Christmas season. Yule. I hope. Such a fun word that you don't get to say nearly enough. Like your, that's another great one. We should respond.
Those are both homophones.
Your and Yule?
Yeah, so words that you say all the time. As in you will and you are. So you do, in fact, get to say those words quite a lot.
No, they sound a little different.
Do they?
To my ear, they do.
Yule and Yule.
Yeah, see, there's a little difference there.
Which was which?
Say them again?
Oh, I have to think.
Well, now you've been prompted, so.
Yeah, exactly. All right, move on.
Yep. Closing syllable. Bull.
Okay.
I hope that's right. Not at all pleased. Recording medium. Vinyl, perhaps. Unhumble acronym. Boastful, vainglorious, proud. It's an acronym, so I don't know. This is the French! Exclamation point.
You might, yes. Yule Brenner. Well,
Set.
I assume you talk about Yule as in Christmas more often than you talk about Yule Brenner for most people, but we'll see.
Not a sausage. I put down set for this is the French because I believe it's the French word for this.
Okay.
Which is amusing to me. It could be wrong, but it makes me smile.
Life says, I had a different interpretation for heater, but the down clue doesn't work with my idea either.
Let's see. Thankless person. A drudge. A housemarm. Like pilots often. They need to have good eyesight. Postal equipment. Oops. Could be sorters. Ha. Oh, God. Now is the time for my humbling. What are some of the more obscure ones? Vaduz is a capital, but it's far too short, obviously. Valletta. With one L it could fit, but then it doesn't clearly fit with any of the other downs.
We're about to hit the cliffhanger ending of season 1 of Mikey Tries to Remember European Capitals. This 50-episode anime is going to fully explore.
Well, it's probably Vilnius, and wrong. Set is probably wrong. Love those Baltics. At long last, adult.
Why don't you just try to think? Why don't you see if the crosses work? Look at the downs for Vilnius if you think Vilnius is right. When you put some fill in, you check it by looking at. See, it's called a crossword because the clues cross each other, and they give you a chance to double check it. So you've just entered a word. Now check the downs.
You were just wanting me to check these downs. I thought you were telling me to check some of the acrosses since I got a few downs on the other side.
You could also do that, but
that is what is in progress.
That is anyway.
Okay, so unhumble acronym. I have no idea. This is the French. Boy, my French is very bad. I bet you that's something clever that I just can't figure out. Nada, not a sausage. Oops. Thankless person. I wonder if Fisher's right. Like pilots often. Unhurried. Unflappable. This is gonna take fucking forever, by the way. Chef Boyardee can. Oh, God. Especially because I'm stupid today. Like, I also only got like 5 hours of sleep, so. Fluffy egg dishes. Amels. Not omelets, clearly. Unless. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at the concept of Amels. Oh, it's not funny.
F's in the chat for Mikey's brain.
Health food label. Leonardo's friend. Oh god. Some other Ninja Turtle character, isn't it? Was it Arnie? Was he the Fly? But he was like a villain. And that was Baxter Fly. Okay, look, I liked that show a lot when I was 6, okay?
No, that's fine. I just liked how you walked your way into and then out of that clue. You're just like, oh, we're at Grandma's house finally. Wait, this isn't a house. Also, it's not where Grandma lives.
Reality testing, that's all. Crazy songwriter. Oh boy. I keep thinking of Gnarls Barkley, which, no. But like there's all kinds of, like, Patsy Cline has a crazy. Tori Amos has a crazy. Like, lots of songs called Crazy. Bugs Bunny's something tonic.
Mm-hmm.
Mental Mediators. Grow great. Oh my god, I gotta move on. Hold on.
If you are in the audience and you figured out anything interesting about this puzzle that Mikey hasn't noticed yet, let me know. Just say that you have in the comments.
Well, it's probably going to end in ED if it's one word.
Lalaith is giving you a hint.
Oh, April O'Neil. I did, which means Yule is wrong, which is a sadness. She did have the best yellow jumpsuit. I mean, not to reduce her character to her costume, but it was a very good jumpsuit.
She was a character with depth, with an arc.
Yeah. I mean, she was more interesting than any of the turtles.
There you go.
Well, Donatello was half interesting. Group of advisors. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Shark's appendage is a fin.
Or pinna in Latin.
Indeed.
Say it aloud.
Which will live in infamy.
Okay.
F. Not at all, please. Wait, is heater wrong? This could be P-I-S-S-E. This could be pissed off. I bet you it is pissed off. Which would make heater wrong.
Cadell says April O'Neil is much greater than the man with the yellow hat.
Much more yellow. Not just a hat. She could rock a yellow hat, but she gotta have that early 90s television reporter hairdo. Group of advisors. A committee.
What's the across there?
Crazy songwriter.
Ah, yes.
Nelly. I mean, Nelly might have a song called Crazy.
Maybe.
But that would be a double L here, which would be weird.
Well, try some of the bottom half, perhaps, if you want.
Yes. Citrus soft drink. Oh my god, what's it called? Mellow Yellow. There. Well, infamy would be wrong then.
Also, Mellow Yellow wouldn't fit.
Well, I didn't check that. It was vaguely correct.
Yeah, it's only one letter off.
Kid's Little Piggy is a toe. Potato. Latest in fashion. Not style. Hulu disruptors.
Disruptions, but yes.
Oh, thank you. Because I was immediately thinking about, like, VPNs.
Hmm. Did you get 30 down, or did you try it?
30 down.
Over. Yeah.
Yep. Puzzling seabird.
Question mark.
So not a bird. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Thinking about albatrosses and seagulls now, but like, that don't know. Nope. That dog won't hunt. Polyphemusesque. Wowzers. Boy, oh boy, do I have trouble even, like, parsing that.
What is it? Break it down.
Poly means many.
Okay.
Femuse. I don't know what femuse is.
Uh-huh.
And esque means like.
Uh-huh.
So it probably ends in ED.
Okay.
So something eyed. It'd be off-eyed.
Why don't you try... You found a new letter, so why don't you see if that helps you.
Latest in fashion. We've got a cat here, and she's making little meows. I don't know if they're
The whole family's
audible.
here today.
Yeah, look at that. Hey. Let's see. Okay, let's try these southeast and southwest corners. Way out over there.
Yeah.
Known only to a few. Indulge with love. It's not spoil, is it?
Not with
No.
4 letters.
I had to check the letter length, so I did Shift Tab, the handiest keyboard shortcut there is. We gotta get going. Latest in fashion. Novel by Morrison. Well, Beloved, The Bluest Eye, Song of Solomon. They're all too long. And Toni Morrison is the only Morrison that's written a novel. Well-known fact.
And how many 4-letter novels has she written?
Well, I'm sad to say those are the only 3 novels of her I know.
Okay.
Step on the brakes. It's like Parappa the Rapper.
Yeah.
Well, you'd stop, ideally. A deli order option. Well. Joseph's language. Is that Aramaic? It fits. Drowning in bling.
I'm out of coffee.
Opulent. Oh, it fits. Wonder of wonders. Thinks maybe I can. The little train. Little train that could. Like some remarks. Song used in memes. Could be a few. Never gonna give you up. That's quite old.
That
though.
should fit.
Wow. Just roll a 3d10s for sarcasm damage. Now all other songs using memes have flown from my head.
Well, try some downs.
Yes.
Slowly.
Fighting a monster. Well, Pokemons. Pikachu. Charmander. I don't know. Pill pushing game is Dr. Mario. I mean, that fits. Stop could be wrong.
Dr. Mario.
Mario. Da 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 da.
You saw that? It says it also happened to me when I got to that clue.
Dr. Mario?
Dr. Mario.
Mario.
It's a me, Dr. Mario.
Hank's bosom buddy. Nay. Magazine revenue. Well, like ad. Ads. Subscriptions. The cratering.
Yeah.
Insufficient. Most distasteful. Grossest. It's probably going to end in EST, though. Home of Home Depot. Big box stores. I mean, what state are they from?
There's a kitten exploring down here.
It's very cute. Home salesperson.
Oh, she found the creepy mouse. That creepy toy mouse that's filled with catnip that we don't remember owning.
Neither of us got it for her. The family that lived here before us did have a cat, so that cat may have stashed it somewhere, and Basky may have found it someday.
Little superhero.
Ant-Man. I mean, he's not always little. Played Cruisin' USA. Was that on the Genesis? No, it was on the Master System, I think.
It was on one of those. It was Sega, certainly.
Sega. But I'm not sure what the verb we're looking for here. Toss your cookies.
Toss your cookies.
Cukies. Puke. It would be so funny to me if Opulent was correct, because that was just like the clouds parted and I'm just like, the opulent. That fits the meaning and is the right length.
Okay.
Play make-believe. Act. Bit of French land. Oh, no.
Can you go back to that last... Oh, never mind. It's fine. Never mind.
Oh, so close friend. A pal?
So why don't you try the acrostic?
I'm going to. That is my intention.
Good.
Short physicians. Oh, MD is like an abbreviation.
See, that's what the question mark was doing.
I see. I don't know your weird customs.
You're learning.
Way out over there. No help there. Known only to a few. Adrian.
Sure, that fits.
That doesn't fit at all. It doesn't even... I added a D there for some reason. I am dying. I'm dying on camera. Yes.
The puzzle is a foreign country.
We gotta get going. Come on.
You got that 36 down?
Fighting monster. Macrame. Oh god, Machamp.
Does that work with your crosses?
Could be Machoke.
Could. Although then it would be Aramaic. Say it aloud.
Oh, sorry. Wonder of Wonders is a miracle. It's like some remarks. They can be pointed.
Does that work with your downs there?
Sure. Il, like, Ile de Paris. Act, obviously.
It's Ile de France, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Hank's bosom buddy is still a mystery. Dr. Mario, Machamp.
What about those acrosses then?
Miracle. Pointed.
No, the ones you haven't done.
Aramaic. Step on the brakes. Halt!
Okay.
That's when my paladin steps on the brakes.
Almost got a corner.
Known only to a few. Hank's bosom buddy. Solo Ari. That seems wrong. What friggin' Hank are we talking about? Oh, multiple Hanks. Hank's apostrophe, not Hank apostrophe S.
Mm-hmm.
A friend to Hanks everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. So obviously my brain is stuck on King of the Hill, which is not helpful.
Mm.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Dr. Mario, you're not needed anymore. Out of my brain. Latest in fashion. A la mode. Oh, I felt a kitten touch my toe.
Mm.
Played Cruisin' USA. I felt more touches on my toe.
Is she settling in down there?
She's settling in, but she's stretching out her legs, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she just flipped around to show her belly.
Oh, nice.
It's a real shame that we can only describe it with words. It's always a very special moment when a cat shows you its belly. It means that it trusts you. Or it's setting up a trap for you to try and touch it, and then you will get attacked.
Why don't you try this clue first, and then you can see
Which
the
clue?
late hints. The 33 down that you're staring at
Oh.
that you haven't noticed.
Citrus soft drink. So it's not some form of Fanta. Oh, it could be lemon. Lemon. Bleh. So Fanta and Crush are too long. Lemon cola? That would be disgusting. I mean, they do make like lemon Coke.
They do, especially in those vending machines. What about 53 across?
53.
Cadell said, Bing bong, paging Dr. Mario. Please report to somewhere other than Mikey's brain. Dr. Mario's somewhere else. Thank you.
Hulu disruptions. Something DC.
Can you do that across there? That one.
Latest in fashion. Trend.
Can you do that down now? The next, well, maybe that one, but the next one's one I was thinking of.
Played Cruisin' USA. Riced. Raced.
Yes, it's all about getting ready to make mashed potatoes through a ricer.
Push this Sega Master System cartridge through a ricer.
Mm-hmm. And then the across there?
A disconnect. I mean,
it's disruptions.
Yeah, I know. But I don't understand.
Unless you have something wrong.
It could be. Maybe I can. Song used in memes. Ale. Maybe cola is wrong. Oh, ads totally are disruptions in Hulu. I don't know.
Hey, Rob.
We don't watch Hulu. I thought it was a subscription service and then you wouldn't have ads. Maybe you can get it for free and there are ads, like a Spotify situation.
There's different tiers, yes. And I believe even if you pay for no ads, you sometimes still get ads. I've seen people complaining about that.
Boy,
what's the down now?
Lemon soda.
I wrote that clue specifically for you.
I love lemons.
And you call soda soft drinks.
Yes. Yes.
So
I would not have naturally thought of lemon soda
as a citrus soft drink.
Wait, did you say so? Oh, you said soft drink. Oh, now I feel that's just so natural.
That was specifically to make it easier for you.
See, I didn't even ping the soft drink because that's just what I would call that. So that was just very naturalized to me. Never even occurred to me. And then I wouldn't call it a soda.
Well, so lemon soda, the brands of actual lemon soda, because I tried to find a brand, but they were all called things like Lemonada. Well, in fact, Lemonada is really the only one that's easily available around here. Because everything else is lemon lime.
Yeah, you can get a lemon Fanta. It's good. Oh, but yeah, the San Pellegrino. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. Fucking love.
I think
San
the lemon
Pellegrino.
Fanta also actually is called something like Lemonada or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes.
You can get Mellow Yellow at the Leslieville pumps. That's a shout out to my Leslieville locals.
Why did you stick out your tongue like that?
Because I realized as I was saying it that no one watching this, aside from maybe Lilith, but she lives uptown, would know what the Leslieville pumps are.
Anyway, back to the puzz.
Song used in memes. Ale, a left up, a lem. I used to be with it, then they changed what it is. And now I'm not with it.
The latest clue from a while back was the thing known only to a few can be found in D&D pretty commonly.
Ooh. No,
But that's because you're playing a special person in D&D. You're not just a Joe Schmo. If you've been doing this puzzle along, let me know when you finished.
Oh, I thought she was about to puke. The cat pukes sometimes. It's a thing of cats. God.
That is the name for a collection of cats is a thing of cats.
Oh my god, not only to a few is like lore, secret knowledge, Gnosticisms.
Cats don't eat puke. Or at least, I don't know.
Most things that eat puke. Like, they don't eat puke.
Oh, most things that eat, puke.
Yes. I and you both puked within the last few weeks because we had a stomach bug. I tend to go about a decade between pukes, though.
Well, dogs eat puke is the thing.
Yeah, cats don't.
As you probably know, Rob.
Dogs eat fucking lots of stuff.
They do. What's your plan now, Mikey?
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel lost. Did you think I could do this?
Yeah. I thought this was easier than the last one we did together.
The last one we did together, I plowed through it until the very end.
Yep, you can do this.
Hum of Home Depot.
Oh dear, Kira Lays, that's no good. Tuck doesn't eat puke. Tuck's a woofer.
Not all dogs eat puke. Hashtag not all dogs.
I suppose.
So there's like a real estate agent, a realtor, perhaps?
Did you not do that clue the last time?
I sped by it pretty quick because nothing came to mind within a second, and I wanted to get through to some other things.
Okay.
Way out over there, afar, perhaps. Indulge with love, not like spoil. Dote.
Like you might with a kitten.
I dote on my kitten, even though I'm clearly her second favorite. Chris isn't around. Should be like, oh, I love you. Pick me up. I'm going to fall asleep on your chest. But if Chris is around, she's like, feed me. Bye.
Blankets, cords, rocks, clothes, the things we've done to change our behaviors to protect them from theirs. They're lucky they got us. Yes. They are.
Novel by Morrison. Lola. I don't know. Deli order option. Like, you can get all kinds of things on a deli.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not at my best right now, if that's not been said 100 times already. Are they from Atlanta?
Is he from Gabon?
Is he from Gabon? Not on paper, not funny. All in the delivery.
2 hours of sleep. Oh no, is everything okay? That's no good. That was me the other day. Today I've had 5 or 5.5 hours of sleep, which is luxuriant.
4 for Carol.
4 here. Oh no. Oh no, that does happen.
Wow.
Oof.
Can I get an oof in the chat?
Oops in the chat.
Wait, Chris.
What?
Song used in memes is clearly all-star.
Okay.
Which means soda is right.
Which means soda is wrong. It ends in an A.
I thought soda was wrong for a split second.
You know what? If I ever get it, I think we're so close to getting the number of followers needed to start getting things, you know. Yeah, I want to get here. Let me just show you real quick because I added this to a Discord that I'm in, but this is I'm going to try. I will get this because I do love it. No, not off painting. Oof painting. What's this term? Ed Risha.
Yes.
This painting here.
I got that on a postcard.
We have it in our Animal Crossing as well. It's a great painting by Ed Risha, and That will probably perhaps be the first thing I ask for as an emote if it doesn't exist already. I don't know how this works. I don't understand Twitter at all.
For a second, I thought you were saying you're going to get like a print of it. I was like, where in the house will you put it?
Yeah. Kadao got 7 hours.
Good for you.
Oh, that's good. Waking up early for the streamathon yesterday has gotten me on a good cycle. Very good. Yeet for toss your cookies, but that doesn't fit.
Yeet is one of my favorite words that has entered the lexicon in the last couple of years.
And Lilith is making some progress on the upper corners, which is very good.
Yep.
I assume by now she's got the corner that you haven't quite got. And I picked up my soundboard thing to give you the applause, which you wouldn't be able to hear anyways. But you didn't finish it. But anyways, toss your cookies.
Yeah. Yeet is for distance and force. Kobe is for accuracy and finesse.
Mm.
Toss your cookies. If you're gonna yeet your cookies, I feel bad for you. Let's see. Pull. Yeah. Yep.
Very close to affiliate. I know. I can taste it.
What does it taste like?
I believe it tastes like mild amounts of revenue.
Add buys, add placements, add some things. Add copy.
Tastes like responsibility. It's true. Tastes like having streamed every day except that one day I was super sick for the last 2 months or so.
Foulest for most distasteful.
Okay, what does that make those across be?
Oh, halal. Wonderful. For the deli order option. Novel by Morrison. Hula.
And channel point rewards. Oh, there will be so many things that I'll get to learn about.
No heated gamer moments
when
now.
I get just 7 more followers.
Thinks maybe I can. Stowe is a weird way to end this.
Yes. Lilith has done the middle and both left corners.
Hull.
The right corners are hurl.
To toss your cookies.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're so close.
Dares to.
Dares to, and then that down.
Two thinks maybe I can. I gotta remember to read the clues. Magazine revenue. Ad sales.
And I'm giving you an applause for getting that corner down. And yes, Sula is one of the 2 Morrison novels with 4 letters. The other one is Jazz.
She wrote a lot of novels. I've read one.
She wrote less than a dozen, but yeah, I think
that's a lot. Have you ever written a novel? It's hard.
No, I barely read them. It is. It's I forget who said it, but I love the quote about writing a novel. It's hard enough to type one.
It's a lot of typing.
Aunt Bet in the chat, trying to get family to follow. We've been debating whether to let Michael's mom know that this happens.
We're not hiding it from anyone.
We're not hiding it from anyone. I've mentioned it on stream on Facebook, and so they've all been
Mom's not on Facebook.
No, but her sisters are.
Boy, do I want that to be Nelly. Crazy songwriter. It just fits. But YF is a weird way to start things. Poly.
I also hadn't realized until you got to that clue that I had both ads and ad sales in the puzzle, which is a bit of a baddie. But what are you going to do? I could have done Rice and Ids, I suppose.
It's not fish-eyed.
But that's not as good.
It would be great if I knew what Polyphemus was.
Yeah.
Something to do with eyes.
Okay.
Either with the actual physical eye or like a lens.
Don't tell him, anybody. If you figured out what that's referring to, don't give a clue. Let's just let him kick himself when he figures it out. You would have loved the convo we had with Dad about it last week, about the stream. Oh no. Oh dear. I'm sure I would have loved it. What about that 21 down, Mikey?
21 down. 21 down.
Or the one that you're on.
Sorry. Floated in the air.
Oh boy. Yeah, that would be.
I don't know.
I'm fine with not being in the room for that conversation. All right. Well, try 32 across.
Keep wanting to be like lifted or lofted, but that don't fit.
Okay.
What across? Sorry,
32 across.
32 across. It makes water hot. So like an element, a coil, fire, kinetic energy. I don't know.
The levels of pre-boomer was off the chart. So yes, it was your mom talking to their mom, or his mom, talking to his dad.
I've been on this stream twice. We should be talking about you, not
Well, they
me.
probably were, but it was just that telephone tag of explaining it
Mm-hmm.
from one pre-boomer to the next.
A puzzling seabird. Ian is such a funny seagull. So eccentric.
So weird.
That Ian.
So weird.
Oh my god. All right. Well, I've got almost half of the puzzle.
Yep. All right, what about one across?
Fuck me. At long last, adult. Well, okay, I see. Grown up.
Okay. And what's...
Which means this is not it.
You can do it, says Rob. Lele says you own one of these, but I'm not going to tell you what she was referring to.
Oh my god, it's ravioli. I have some ravioli in the freezer that I'm considering for lunch in a bit. Chris, you can't have any. It's beef.
I know, I saw. Fluffy.
I mean, this could be omelettes.
Does that work with the downs?
So Christmas is Noel, which makes more sense than Yule. Wileys is the best.
It makes an equal amount of sense. And then that 6 down?
Grow greater than over top.
Okay. And then
1980s arcade game Rampage.
And the across?
Egos for mental mediators.
And 6 down?
6 down is alt.
In linguistics, that is the name for the closing syllable. The final
Okay.
syllable of a word is its alt.
I was like exalt.
And then
like,
paneled and ended. So there's some applause for you for getting the northwest corner.
I found
And
the Northwest Passing.
Kirale says, I love that game. So did I. It was, do you know Rampage?
Not really.
It's a game in which you play as Godzilla or King Kong, or, well, actually knock off Godzilla or King Kong or some similar ones. And then you climb up buildings and you smash into them and you eat the people to re-energize. And it was a dumb game and it was great. And it was completely satisfying. The graphics in the arcade version in particular were just nice and chunky.
Okay, let's try the Northeast. My personal favorite quadrant. Unhumble acronym.
Pre-anti-penalt for syllables other than the last 3. Yeah, there you go.
This is the French.
So you know how exclamation point clues work.
Nope.
It just means that there's something very punny or whatever about it.
Lay.
Maybe. Give it a try. See if the crosses work.
It's a joke that only works on paper, but every time I see lay, I think of Leylez. Spelled L-E-S space L-E-S.
From an Ed Rich book.
Yes, it's a fictional CBC sitcom about a Quebecois Newfoundland lesbian couple called Leylez. But spelled lay or les. Not a sausage. Non sauce. Thankless person. Like pilots often. Oh boy. Health food, no sugar.
That makes lay more likely. What about 9 down? 9 down.
9 down. I know. Unhumble acronym. An acronym. It's not IOU, obviously.
That's not an acronym.
I don't know.
What's an acronym?
What's an acronym? It's like scuba or whatever. It's where like the first letter of a phrase spells out a word. And this is like a proud acronym.
Well, it's unhumble anyways.
It knows its own worth. There's no shame in that.
All right, moving on.
Thankless person. Like pilots often. No sugar was no help at all. Stamina and spunk could be grit, perhaps. Not a sausage. I don't know. Thankless person. Ingrate. Which means Fisher is wrong. I kind of had my suspicions about Fisher.
Now it's Fister.
You won't find many fish up there. I'm going to keep the ER because someone doing something could be an
Okay.
And like pilots could be Ed. So, that makes some sense. One catching fish.
Does 11 down look like anything now that you've removed a letter?
Not a sausage. No. I really have no idea what that's getting at. Like a salad is the opposite of a sausage.
Okay.
Like pilots off unaired? I kept thinking of planes. You meant TV shows.
You won't find many fish up there. Hello, pre-boomers.
Yeah, sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad.
I
sorry,
don't think
college.
you're watching, but still.
Oh, hair tonic? Oh, Bugs Bunnies. Yeah. This really has puzzled me. Not a sausage.
What about that across then?
Which one?
16.
Not a chance. No.
Budgley Bunny from Up on the Hill, says Rob.
A Budgley Bunny.
I don't know what that's a reference to.
I'm just imagining it in like an old-timey way. It's like, oh, sure, he lived out on the shore.
Yep.
Like, oh, he was from the Trinity Bay Bunnies.
Yes.
Now, was he the one that died of a cancer a few years ago? No, maid. He's still kicking.
Just on the brow.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm suffering.
One catching. Well, what about that down?
Yeah, this is still.
No, I meant the 25 down.
Okay. Polyphemus-esque. Something eyed. Pop-eyed. Is it pop-eyed? That would be funny.
You can try it.
Oh! No, it's not an otter. Otters do catch fish, but
it's an otter.
Otter. Otters are so cute. Puzzling seabird. Well,
Question
Ian's
mark.
gone now. What does the question mark mean again?
It means that this is a misleading clue.
Yeah, like unaired pilots.
Yeah. Well, no, because that's a literal clue. So that's a type of misleading. This means it's extra misleading. Or that I'm meaning something in a particularly specific or weird way. There's probably a better way of phrasing what a question mark clue means.
I'm going to jump out the window.
All right, why don't you try that one across?
It makes water hot. I mean, LP, that has to be like an E or something, right? At the end. Like, LP blank. Words wouldn't have like LPT or like LPN. Like, it has to be a vowel.
Are there so it's not LPT, I'll give you that, but but you've made me wonder, because that is actually like that could be a viable ending for a word in English phonetactically, but I don't know if it's actually used, and you're kind of using my computer right now, so
I mean it's in like eclept.
No, that was what came to mind, but that's eclept.
Yes.
YCLEPT. So also 24 across.
24.
Sculpt. Thank you, Kadow. Sculpt has LPT at the end.
Oh, crazy songwriter. No. I don't know.
Okay.
Crazy, like, oh, that unique song name Crazy. It's not like Mariah Carey has a song called Crazy as well as everyone else.
Okay.
At least Beyonce had the decency to call her song Crazy in Love to differentiate it a bit. I don't think Popeye is right.
You are giving slight hints if you want, but obviously the suffering is part of the fun. But don't tell him what that clue means. That particular clue for 25 down. He's got to figure it out and kick himself
Who
afterwards.
says it is a songwriter? I mean, the clue does say crazy songwriter. So, and crazy is in quotation marks. So it's if it's like a mentally unstable songwriter,
I would not have clued it that way.
No, I don't think you would have clued it that way.
Unless they had also written a song called Crazy.
Yes.
But that's beside the point. And there's nothing wrong with being mentally ill, but I would never have clued that way.
That's what I'm saying. Like usually abbreviation.
You could help with 44 across. He's already gotten a clue about how it's something that might be common in D&D games. And that didn't seem to do the trick. Look, Mom, taking the piss, says Rob.
It makes water hot.
Mikey?
Yes?
I want you to close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Take a deep breath. Okay, what makes water hot?
A hot water heater. Was that the wrong answer?
It's not the wrong answer. It's not the answer. It's not the wrong answer.
Energy makes water hot.
A hot water heater, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the one we have in our basement.
What do we have in our basement?
We have a furnace. We have a hot water heater. Like, I don't know what you're looking for here.
Mikey,
yes.
Homeowner. All right. So how do you heat a kettle, says Rob.
I put it on its base and I flip the switch.
You can't get 21 down either. Okay.
Floated in the air. Tated. Elevated. Is 15 wrong?
15?
Elevate. No, it's not elevated.
All right, try 24 down again. Think pre-boomer.
Group of advisors. Like a council.
Okay.
A fellowship. It's not a advisors. A group of advisors is like a council or like a committee. I don't know.
Okay. 28 across.
Like usually, abbreviation.
Mm-hmm. And notice it's in quotes.
What does that mean?
Well, it means it's either the title of something or that we're talking about the word itself. Okay, we'll get there, Lilith. Lilith is stumped on the last three words in the top right corner, as is Mikey.
Yes. Like usually, abbreviation.
So tell me about.
I don't. Usually, typically.
No.
Mm-hmm.
As a word.
As a word, it's an adverb. Is that what we want?
Well, what does it work with 21 down?
Oh my god. Levitated. Fuck my life. And then is this a coil? No. Like I mean they have like an element in like heaters. And they are coiled, I believe.
What about 24 across?
Cross. crazy songwriter. Sealy Dan.
Yes. That's where... Steely Dan was made up of Steely Seal and Steely Dan.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like Fleetwood Mac. It was their names.
24 down, maybe? Does that look anything like a
No,
word
it's the
net?
group of advisors. I don't know. Like a cabinet. There we go.
44 across.
44 across. Oh, arcane.
And you get some applause that you can't hear.
Look, I'm a paladin, right? Like, our spell slots are just for
24
smiting.
across.
They're just for smiting. CeeLo. It was Gnarls Barkley all along.
Gnarls Barkley.
That's what I said.
I heard Nels Barkley that time, but fair enough.
Oh, Nels Barkley. One-eyed?
Okay.
But poly means many.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand. He boiled.
It makes water hot. Mikey, look at the clue again.
Boiler.
Okay, you're almost in the middle. You almost got the middle one. Snarls Barkley, Rob says. Best dog name for a junkyard dog.
That make me crazy. That make me crazy.
30 down? 30 down?
Possibly. Where is... Oh, there it is.
You only have so many letters left.
Puzzling C... Is it an urn? Like, that's halfway to a turn, but they're spelled with an E.
And what's 29 across?
One catching fish.
Curious was going to say, I was going to say druids are divine casters, wizards are insert here casters. You're doing way better than I ever would.
Thank you.
Just needed a little bit of poking sometimes. I'm sure if I was there poking you, you'd be doing fine.
In our session yesterday, we killed an angel who had gone rogue and was like just murdering innocent young women throughout the countryside. And radiant damage doesn't do much against an angel. Luckily, I had a thunderous smite loaded, so that was helpful.
Especially luckily, I had an axe, which apparently is very effective against angel.
Well, it's a magical weapon.
It is a magical axe, but my centaur character holding a magical axe is incredibly effective against angel.
But also, he was unable to get airborne because my thunderous smite made him lie prone, and our clerics, divine guardians, halved his movement, so he had to use his turn, half of his movement to get up from being prone, and then his rest of his movement was cut in half by the divine guardians, which meant he couldn't get up in the air, which meant we could dogpile him.
All right. Kira said I introduced a vague prophecy in our game Saturday, which is very exciting. Are you GMing? Lilith says the sausage clue threw me completely. Does that mean that you have finished it, Lilith? And mind you, I love Danger Mouse's Gray album. Mixing Jay-Z and Beatles was interesting.
Also, from watching folks play Bayonetta, I know that bullets fired from high heels are also effective against angels.
That's true.
As a pit main, I feel targeted.
Oh, excellent. First time GMing. I am thinking of starting a little GM thing at some point to give it a go. 29 across, Mikey.
A one catching fish. A netter.
And so 30 down.
Urn. Puzzling seabird. Is that meant to be a reference to a turn?
No, it's an urn. It's a type of bird.
Is it?
And it shows up in crossword puzzles all the time because, of course, it does.
Wow.
Look at those letters.
That's just when you've got to have those letters. How else are you going to clue it?
Yep.
An ER nurse.
I originally had that. This is a little behind the scenes. I originally had that as Nutter and the other urn, but I couldn't find a way of cluing Nutter that wasn't. I mean, Nutter Butters, but I couldn't find a way of cluing Nutter, and just having it in there made it just because it's so often used as a terrible thing.
Not for not a sausage.
Okay, and then across.
Not a chance. You spelled kind of funny to me.
That is how you spell I don't know how you would spell it, but
I don't know.
Oh, you only have one more, like this.
I'm gonna unhumble acronym. I hate this. I hate this clue.
What's a humble acronym?
An IPO? Like, I mean, they're pretty greedy.
What would a humble acronym be?
An acronym that is down to earth.
All right. What is the 16 across? Earn just makes me think of the Baltimore accent video.
Not a chance. I don't know.
What do you see? What is it?
I see anno. So like, you makes me think it's gonna be like, for a little bit when I had the NNO, I was like, I don't know. Like I thought it would be something like that. Or I don't know.
Okay.
But like, I'm not sure how you're spelling that. And
The lathe is done. I'll give her the applause first.
Good. I'm glad.
You're so close. You only have one square left, Mikey. Not a chance. Not a chance. Aaron earned an iron earn.
I won't.
Right, I've seen that one. Aaron earned an earn.
Not a chance. No way. It's someone refusing.
It's in quotation marks, so that means it's it's something that someone is saying that you're there.
Yeah, I know. So like, I'm literally about to go through the alphabet here. So I dunno, like I be no.
Oh, it's not. It's well, at least as I learned it, it's not honest. It's humble.
So let's see. I know, I know, I know, I dunno, I know.
Do you?
What?
Do you? So, Mikey.
Yeah.
Take a step back.
Yes.
Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Look at it again.
That, like, if it's a D, that is not how you would. First of all, I don't know does not mean I'm refusing to do something.
So it's probably not that. You're probably going off the wrong tree there.
And it's not how you would spell dunno.
Yeah. So if it's not dunno, maybe, just maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for a 6-letter word that ends in no.
I be a no.
Keep trying. That would have too many N's in it.
I be a no. That's how I'm voting. Do you want to do this? I be a no.
Keep going.
I'm a no.
Keep going.
I'm going through the alphabet in my head here.
And then stop doing that. Just split this phrase up into its correct word spaces.
So no.
Why would unknow have 2 N's in it?
I don't know.
So why are you trying to make it break that way?
If that was anno, like the Latin word,
the ANNO as one word.
I'm not. I split it into 2 words, and then you told me that was wrong.
You split it into no.
No, like N. No.
Who says no?
It makes more sense to me than anno, the Latin word for year.
All right, there may be other options, though.
Bean, Dean, Sean, spelled the funny way.
Keep going.
I mean no. Is that it?
Let's find out. You did it. Oh my God, you were so stuck on it's going to be Dano, and it's going to be Dano spelled in a stupid way. How dare you do this?
It didn't even make sense for the clue.
Not a chance. Not a chance. I mean no. And then unhumble acronym, it's not in my humble opinion, it's in my opinion. Although, yeah, some people I'm sure say, oh, it's super interesting the way brains can latch onto things. And Mikey is very susceptible to latching onto an idea and just
I have a very dogged brain. I pursue things to their end, which is helpful if it's the right thing.
So everybody's applauding you, which is very good.
That's nice. Yes. I can see there was lots of help.
There was.
But Chris did not communicate much of that, and it was my eyes were here and the chat is there, so
did you notice anything about the puzzle finally?
Well, 15 is in the center, and that was the theme of like from the title.
Yeah.
Um,
And what does it say in the center? What is the clue for that?
15 levitated. Am I supposed to be looking at the clues around it?
What was the clue for 15?
Clue letter count. There are 15 letters in clue letter count.
Right.
Yeah. Levitated has 9. Floated. Oh, wait. Is every clue 15 letters?
Is every clue 15 letters? Why don't you check?
I think it is. Yes. Every clue is 15 letters. How long did that take you?
Long enough.
Wow. That seems
But thank you for appreciating it when you did the puzzle. I'm very grateful that Paolo saw it.
well, people who do crosswordy things and have crosswordy brains probably would see it sooner.
There is a in the crossword constructing Discord, which anybody who's interested in such things should join. Links are on the page here. But there is a channel for 15 letter words or phrases, which was originally meant for just people to say, "Here's a cool 15 I found," because very often in a 15 by 15 grid, standard crossword grid, you want your big centerpiece to be a 15 letter word or phrase. And so, but that turned in immediately to everybody only posting in 15 letter phrases. So that's why you'll remember the puzzle that I did over on Adam's site had a bunch of 15 letter clues that all were about 15. They were all clued 15. And so this was meant to be the counterpart where all the clues are 15s and the central revealer answer was 15. But blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it was fun. It meant I couldn't do a few things I wanted to do, such as one of the possibilities for race was indeed going to involve Potato, the famous racehorse whose name was P-O-T and then 8 O's.
P-O-T-A-T, 8 O's.
No,
sorry, you're right.
P-O-T 8, because it's often sometimes
sometimes 8
P-O-T,
O's, yes.
the numeral 8 and then O.
Christ, I need to reboot. I need a factory reset my brain.
What else?
My first horse in our Dungeons and Dragons campaign was Pot 8 O's.
Yep.
As a reference to that. I didn't independently think of that.
And Paolo was particularly excited by this clue, or called it out as one that he liked, which you're still struggling with what that means.
Yeah, Polyphemus-esque.
Well, you're saying it weird.
How would you say it?
Polyphemus-esque.
Polyphemus-esque. Oh, I see.
Do you know who Polyphemus is?
Yes. Greek. It wasn't the oh my god. Was that the Cyclops that Odysseus blinded?
Yep.
Okay. What does his name actually mean?
He's got a lot of femuses.
Because the poly really threw me there.
I know. I didn't really expect that to throw you the way that it did. Polyphemus' name means abounding in songs and legends, according to Liddell, the Greek dictionary. So that works. That sounds reasonable. I didn't get that far in Greek. My Greek studies, many legended, like how Odysseus is polytropos, many turning. So yeah, any other thoughts on the puzzle?
Boiler took me much longer than it should have.
I know. I was just like, we have one downstairs. It's called a boiler.
I was glad there are a few like infamy and opulent that I just took a shot immediately and they worked out. That was nice.
Yeah, infamy was especially some of this
infamy was pretty easy.
Was meant to be quite
opulent
easy.
Was a weird sort of thing where it just lined up with my brain.
I was super impressed with it, and then he came up with puke, and I was like, yeah, that could also work. It's wrong, but it could also work. You knew Aramaic right away, which was good. I mean, I definitely tried to. You got Ant-Man pretty fast, which I was happy with. I love getting Gen 1 Pokemons into my puzzles.
well, glad to see Machamp. That is she is normal and carries an egg.
No, but I wasn't sure whether because this could also be fighting Pokemon if it needed to be less obscure. You got Dr. Mario right away, which is good. Peter Scolari was Tom Hanks's co-star in the show Bosom Buddies.
I've never seen that show. I only vaguely from time to time remember that Tom Hanks was a TV actor at some point. So
yes, but you've heard me talk about it on podcasts at the very least. Mm-hmm. Overtop is a bad fill, but it's a real word, and it means that.
I mean, overtake is how I would say grow greater than, but
I know, but overtop is a word
Yeah.
in the dictionary.
it was fun. You know what I enjoyed the most of all was my tour of European geography. I could have kept doing that for ages.
Yes, that's a different show, though. Oh. We need to address this clue. I've been hoping to use this clue for a long time. Can you tell me what this clue is all about?
Nope. I mean, not obviously is a word that has a meaning that I think we all know.
Well, what is it?
I want for not. It's like nothing.
Yeah, not is a word for nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so nada
Yeah.
is a word for nothing.
Nothing.
Not a sausage
That's the part that puzzles me.
is a phrase that means nothing. I have nothing, not a sausage.
Whoa.
Yep. It's a Britishism that I picked up at some point, but I do love it to say not a sausage.
Sausage is a negative polarity item that I'm not familiar with personally.
Yes. I just really, really love the phrase not a sausage to mean nothing.
I'd never encountered that before. Yeah, not a red cent.
Not one red cent. Yeah, exactly. Same dealio, but slightly different thing. I think I encountered it in Monty Python originally, but it's come up a few times since then. I was very pleased with how...
I mean, no pot to piss in.
Sure. I was very pleased with how you got grit real quick.
Mm.
I was very happy with unaired, although I think other people have used basically that clue before.
That was perfectly pitched, where I was struggling on that for quite some time, and when I finally realized it was unaired, it was a good feeling. It was like, oh, you tricked me, but I'm not angry about it. That's really funny. Like,
good. Atlanta is indeed the home of Home Depot.
I was trying to think of states.
Fair enough. I mean, I had no idea until I was trying to look for a fun way to clue Atlanta.
There's a Home Depot at Girard Square.
I was happy with pissed off getting in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, this is an indie crosser. We can do that. I nearly had Sly point to Wildest. One thing that's there, not in this cluing situation, is I never clued anything as Ada Cross or whatever, which I normally like to do, but it just was weird.
Sly I got right away, but that was a very easy one.
It was meant to be. And you got Vinyl right away, which I was very happy with. Yeah, this is the French lay.
I mean, I put set first there.
Yeah, for
which
this.
Which, you know.
But that doesn't quite fit how you'd say that.
No.
Very good job, Mikey.
I caught your gimmick. I just chose the wrong word to translate.
You did.
Oh, boy. Thank you, everyone, for watching me struggle. I swear I'm not stupid. My brain doesn't work this way.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else worth pointing out. Rampage,
April O'Neil, I can't believe I was like...
I was also...
I thought of the fucking, like...
Well, you did the thing that you
mad
always...
scientist fly and not April O'Neil.
You did the thing that you always do, where you put something in, thinking, yeah, it's Yule, it's probably Yule, and then you saw this, and you were like... You were adamant to make it work, rather than saying, oh, maybe something in this grid is untrustworthy. That is a thing that you do all the time when you're doing crossword puzzles.
I will brute force an answer.
It was a troll pleasure, says Rob. All right. I will do the Ed to a Tweed next time, I think, because we should wrap it up, because I am still very hungry, and it's now 1 o'clock. We'll get some ravioli. Oh, wait, it's Monday. We can't.
We can't get pierogies, because Hastings...
Pierogies, I meant, not raviolis.
Yeah, I know. I have
Although they
ravioli.
are kind of the same thing, right?
They're, you know...
Hey, did anybody see
pockets.
any other spelling bee words?
Oh, yeah.
Where did I put it? Oof. Oofs in chat. Did anybody see any other spelling bee words?
Keep wanting a PN, but they ain't any, I don't think.
A PN?
Yeah, word that starts with PN.
There's not a lot of those.
Pneumatic.
They are pastas. Yeah, they're a little dumpling.
Yeah, there's a fantastic Polish snack bar that's like literally like 100 feet away from our house, and they're actually like two ladies from Poland. They're so nice, and the food is so good, but they're closed on Mondays.
It's a real tragedy.
We tend to get pierogies like once a week at least. So,
all right. Well, I think since I don't think anybody else saw a thing, we didn't get any sign. Thank you, everybody who played along. And yeah, I tried Pietzo at one point, but Pietzo as the Romanian one is fantastic. So from us, this is going to be a bye-bye, and I'm going to play some music, which Mikey won't be able to hear.
I'll just imagine it.
But thank you for puzzling. We'll have to have Mikey on. Well, next time I do a guest puzzle, but maybe we'll have a good excuse to bring you Oh, my word, I'm hiccuping.
Cut the audio. Play the music.
Kira Lazy likes your necklace. I haven't turned off.
Thank you. One of my best friends made it for me.
It's a D8.
It's an octahedron, which is the shape of a D8.
Click the thing when it's